When you first get your farm stand Nook and each week after, there are a few things you'll need to do to make sure that your plants stay happy and healthy. Refill the water, add nutrients, and test and adjust your pH. And remember, you'll always get expert advice and recommendations in the Lettuce Grow app available on the iOS and Android App Store. During your initial setup or after a reset, you will fill your farm stand Nook's tank until it is about 2/3 of the way full. We'll fill the tank with water up to the max fill line once we added our nutrients, but before we test our pH levels. We'll be dissolving our nutrients before adding them to the tank, so have 2 lidded jars of warm water ready. Add 6 teaspoons of nutrient A and B to their respective jars. Screw on the lid and shake until the nutrients have fully dissolved. Pour the nutrient mixture into the farm stand Nook's tank. Don't forget to add more water until it reaches the max fill line before moving on to the next step. It's time to test your pH while the farm stand is running. If this is the first time you're testing your pH, or it's been a long time, you want to make sure you calibrate your pen. So check out the calibration video before you get started. Rinse the sensor at the bottom of the pH pen and turn it on before getting a water sample from the farm stand Nook and testing it. Place the sensor in the pH test scoop, making sure not to exceed the immersion line, and stirring gently for 30 seconds to get an accurate reading. If your pH is in the ideal 5.5 to 6.0 range, you can rinse off your sensor, gently dry it off, turn it off, and then cap it. If your pH is above 6.0, you're going to want to add your liquid pH down. Time to adjust our pH. Your farm stand should be running, and that is ideal to help the liquid pH thoroughly mix in through the water, but take it slow. You don't want to add too much pH at once, especially if the range is not that much higher than the ideal range you're looking for. So I'm going to start with 5 milliliters, but if it's still too high, you can use 10 milliliters. I'm going to add this in here, and then I'm going to test it again after 5 minutes of letting the pump run. Remember, these are just recommendations. You want to react to your water and make adjustments from there.